Alright, y'all, today's topic is a hot one. Do we really need Tom MacDonald and other independent artists? Everyone can answer that for themselves, but I can tell you from my point of view, it is an emphatic, absolutely hell yeah. I can tell you the hip hop that I grew up on, it was all about solid beats, enjoying yourself. Those days are gone. Today's hip hop, it's turned to nonsense. It's about killing, dealing, and stealing, robbing people. Women are disrespected. And that's not to say every artist is that way, but that is the majority, unfortunately. And I believe it's because there hasn't been a real alternative. So let's dig into it. What's amazing is I grew up on hip hop, was raised on hip hop, and I had to turn away from it because I had children, and I realized what was being said and what my children were getting, the message that they were getting from the hip hop, the newer hip hop as I was getting older. So I had to get into some other genres, and I'm glad I did because it made me a more well-rounded person, and I really enjoyed some of these other genres. But it's because of what was going on and the new style where everyone wanted to be a gangster that drove me away from it for my kids' sake. And recently I've been introduced to an alternative, which is these independent hip hop artists. And it's really only been a little over a year, or almost a year, that I've really got to dig in and listen to them. And I can tell you I've been very impressed, and it's brought me back to hip hop. So I'd like to say thank you to all the independent artists who put their careers on the line and believe they do, and their reputations in jeopardy, to bring us all an alternative message that hits home for really millions of Americans. So thank you guys. It's more than needed, and we do appreciate it, regardless of what the mainstream media tells you. We'll say America needs you, not just the hip hop community, other artists, but America. So I'd like to thank you, and I'd like to give you a few examples of some things that I'd like to thank you guys for. First of all, not bowing to the record labels. You bowing to the record labels obviously would make it so there's only one message again, and it would cost consumers more to listen to great music. So thank you. Number 2, respecting women. Bringing back music that allows us to respect women, respect our country, be patriotic, love our families. Thank you. Third, talking about important topics, not just about drugs, money, and killing. Talking about topics that are in our everyday lives, that mean something to us. And it's amazing what I've heard, and I can tell you millions of Americans support you, which is obvious by your numbers. You guys deserve the spotlight, deserve the stardom that you have, and thank you. Number 4, not being afraid to speak for a majority of Americans and differing from the media and some of the world's point of view. So being a voice for the majority and for good. And really, we need to stand up as the majority. So thank you for being our voice. And last but not least, bringing God back into the conversation. We've lost that as a nation. We've lost that as a people. And for you bringing that back in the conversation and bringing the Lord back into hip hop, I can tell you that is my number one thing that I'm proud of. So I can listen to hip hop again and bring it around my kids and bring it around my friends, play it where others are at, and be proud of it again. Thank you. Just want to take a minute to name off a few of the artists that I've had a pleasure of listening to. Of course, there's so many more, and I'm sure I will hear them as well, but these are the ones that I've been able to listen to and I really enjoy. I enjoy the message. Obviously, the beats and the music, bars are great, the hooks are great. So, Tom MacDonald, Adam Calhoun, Nieces, Burden, Struggle Jennings, that unique voice, man. Ryan Upchurch, Demon Jones, Deluxe. Deluxe been around a long time. I remember hearing them a while back. They're the only ones that I've really known about. Tyson James, Bryson Gray, and again, so many more. So again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. Everyone, please reach out and salute these warriors, and remember that they're in the line of fire to save our nation from these wokies, and they're out there fighting the good fight. So God bless all y'all and our great nation, and thanks again.